Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have just this probably should be maybe 2 videos, but I'm just making it one. I guess, well, there's really not a lot, so I'm combining random pickups from the months of November and December. Probably won't get anything else in December. I do have one item that definitely came in December, and I think most everything is kind of November, but there are some December stuff in here. But before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. So yeah, I just have some random stuff here from the last couple months, things I haven't talked about, some eBay, some Goodwill, Amazon, more eBay, and just some random stuff, but really neat items. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. No particular order, not sure on the order I purchased things. So first up, this was right before Survivor Series. So this was a November pickup, I'm pretty sure. $7, I think, shipped on eBay. Really good deal. We got John Cena and the trademark, sorry, with You Can't See Me, which just has the You Can't, or the Time Is Now, sorry, the theme song, John Cena's entrance music. And there was some, I've listened to some of this, and it was a pretty fun time. Really happy to add it to the wrestling collection of music. So yeah, I feel like that usually goes around for $20 on eBay, and I got a good deal, so real excited there. Next up, from Goodwill, just randomly went in there one day. They have kind of increased their prices on some things, but thought this was still worth grabbing because we like this movie a lot. For $4, we got Dumb Money, the GameStop story. We really enjoyed this, really good cast and performances. So happy to add this one to the collection. And then this I don't really know too much about, but I'm a Muhammad Ali fan, sports fan. This one was only $2.99, came with a slip. Figured it was worth checking out. We got I Am Ali, the man behind the legend, intimate portrait. So, and it's looks like it's one of those focus features. So figured it'd be worth watching. Looks like it's 1 hour and 52 minutes. Probably a recent release, well, 2014 it looks like. So yeah, so that's everything from my local Goodwill. I think I might have got this the same day. I probably should have got the others on their website, but I'm not really a Funko Pop person, but I love Home Alone. This is from Home Alone 2. This is Marv. This was $15. And then I could have got the other 2. So they do have a Kevin and a Harry, also from Home Alone 2. And they would have been, actually, I think a little bit less than $15 a piece at one point when I had them in my cart off the Funko website. But Kevin has since sold out. So so far I just have Marv. Maybe I'll find Kevin and Harry, I don't know, but like I said, huge Home Alone fan, so I wanted to get this for the collection. All right. Maybe I'll do these next. Actually, I'll go back to eBay and some music. I think this is about $5 shipped. And I had bids on same seller, all selling the same type of thing, music related. And I ended up only winning one of them, which I should have probably made some more bids on the others. But we got big Dave Matthews fan. So we got Dave Matthews Band. This is Live Tracks Volume 2 from Golden Gate Park, San Francisco, California, from 2004. So it's a 3-disc set. I have a few of these live tracks, and I ended up adding Dave Matthews Band live tracks to my eBay saved search. So I'll probably try to get some more. They're always really good. So thought that was a good deal for $5. Okay, maybe I'll do this next. So, big Notre Dame fan, as I've mentioned before. Let's see if I can. It's pretty neat. Let's see. And the star running back on the Notre Dame football team came out with a comic book. He was doing a signing. I just couldn't make it, which would have been really neat. But I'm still really excited to add this to the collection. He's a big comic book fan and stuff, so he ended up making his own. So we got Monster, which is Jeremiah Love, the Notre Dame running back, kind of made this, so, or did, I guess. Yeah, story by Jeremiah Love and Jason Love. So, really neat. I'll have to read it, and then I don't know what I'll do with it from there, but physical media, real excited to add it to the collection and staying on same type of thing with Jeremiah Love. Friend Paul made me this really neat. I'm not really sure. I will have to ask him, I guess, if it's cross stitch or needlepoint. I don't know what the difference is. I know there is a difference, but it's so cool. So I definitely want to eventually get this framed up and hung up in the house somewhere. But so awesome of him to make this for me. I was shocked when I saw it. It's really neat. It's really neat in person. So thanks again, Paul, if you're somehow watching this. But huge Notre Dame fan. So these two items are some of my favorites now in the collection. All right, moving on. I have a couple more things. I might go to shift gears a little bit to kind of stay on sports a little bit, but switch more to wrestling. Got this. I was kind of bummed. It hadn't. Their pre-order was still available, but the slipcover edition had sold out. I think they only did maybe 500 with the slipcover on Vinegar Syndrome's website. So I didn't want to pull the trigger because I did that with the Bret Hart Wrestling with Shadows or whatever it's called. Then they ended up doing a slipcover version later. But then I luckily on Instagram saw Enjoy the Ride Records still had some slipcover versions available. So I ended up getting this. Did pay a little bit more than I wanted to. I think it ended up being $40 shipped. So it was like $30, I think, just for the movie. But we ended up watching this. Spoiler, I don't know what I'll give it grade-wise, but did enjoy it a lot. Definitely happy to have it in the collection, and I think the artwork's really neat on this. But we got Nevermore, The Raven Effect, so the documentary on Raven, which was pretty interesting because I honestly didn't know too much about him. I knew some things, but not a ton. But like I said, really happy to add this to the collection. And then around the same time, I think, I saw Champs was doing, I don't think it was Black Friday sales, but I remember when these came out, and I was somewhat interested, but they were like $180. So when I ended up purchasing these, they were $79.99, I think, and then an extra 20% off of this. I think they ended up being $65 a piece. But I got some shoes that have something to do with wrestling, but I'm a big Allen Iverson fan too, so really neat collaboration. I don't know why I was having trouble. With Reebok and AEW, All Elite Wrestling. We got the Answer 3s, that like the Swerve Strickland Answer 3s. So it's got Who's House, which is like his theme or his slogan thing. And then he's got a little picture there. And I think that's it. Oh, and it's got the AEW logo inside there. And then we got the Iverson logo on the bottom. I used to have some Iversons growing up. Never had the i3s. Oh, and then we got Swerve here on the side. So yeah, these were only 65 and they were originally like 180. I figured I could wear these to some wrestling, especially AEW stuff. I ended up grabbing 2 pairs. I did see somebody on eBay had a box, their box signed by Swerve. I think he signed it in gold. It looked really neat. So I might do that and then wear the other pair. I don't know, but basically got 2 pairs cheaper than one was originally. So, and I haven't got any shoes in a while, so went ahead and grabbed those. So excited to add those to the shoe collection. All right, and I think I just have one more thing left. And this I got Amazon gift card from my coworkers for my birthday, and this was right when pre-orders started, I think, for this. And it was 60, I think, or it might have been more at the time, but it dropped to 60, so I ended up only paying like $5 to $10 after my gift card on this. But really excited to add this collection. One of my favorite movies growing up in the original, one of my favorite trilogies, and really neat release. So really happy to add this to the collection. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy on 4K from Arrow Video. So yeah, one of my favorites now in the collection. There does sound like there's something moving around, so hopefully that's nothing. But yeah, that is everything random here from November and December. I did have, if you watched some previous videos, I did do a haul from the Kino Lorber Winter Wonderland sale. And I also did a disc replay Black Friday sale pickups, and Groove did like a pre-Black Friday that I got some stuff. So yeah, it's been a fun couple months. I also went to a AEW wrestling show, which was fun, with friend of the show, Jason. And yeah, that is everything, I think. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you have a great holiday season. If you haven't yet done so, please make sure to subscribe. This is the Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Yeah!